Be safe, Safi.
No more opening portals to other timelines. Good thing I muted the music in this game since I booted this game up back on release day, because that music is copy. Is this the dead world or the living world?
She knows me better than anyone. Knew me better than anyone. The me now, though, after all this, maybe it's time I found out who that Max is. Classic Yasmin, playing it close to the chest.
Is this the living world or the dead world? December 13th.
No more lies. No more hiding. They're all waiting for me at the Snapping Turtle.
Combined?
There's always time to sit. I don't think there's another world to cross over to anymore.
You didn't answer my text.
I keep having this dream. The campus is...
I wish he'd come to the Snapping Turtle. I hope he isn't. Loretta looks like she's running on empty. I guess we...
Hey, Reggie.
I know we didn't get much chance to talk in the...
The Twilight Zone. Well, we were all a little busy.
Can I ask you something privately? So, about Vin.
It's okay. I know that you didn't kiss him on purpose. I mean, I know that it wasn't about me.
Still, you were right in front of us. I should have thought about your feelings.
Why? We're not friends. I mean, you're not even really my teacher.
I guess.
It's fine. I'm over him. I'm focused on doppelgangers and multiple realities, and I still have no idea how I'm gonna pass econ. And
Reggie, it's gonna be okay. I know it sucks. You'll get through it.
thanks, Max.
Hey there.
Miss Caulfield. Sorry. I'm still kind of on edge. When the storm started, I followed Lucas to that rundown bowling alley.
Shit. You were there too?
Then everything stopped making sense.
I'm so sorry, Loretta. I had no idea. Trust me. It's over now.
So, do you also remember that there were like 2 of you? And now they're fighting for space in your head?
Well, it didn't work the same way for me. But that's because... Wait. Are you asking on the record?
Not yet. I'm still doing research. Why? Do you know something?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
I'll text you when I'm ready to do interviews.
The quad's looking pretty good after, being... I can't do that. I haven't been able to use those powers since the storm.
Do you still...
Guess the Safi Memorial is no longer here. Or maybe never was. After all the storm shenanigans. There's Lucas, awaiting his fate at Caledon. Dead man walking. Not there yet. My position's off. Working on your new book? Maybe you should switch to science fiction.
Max. Are you gonna tell me what the hell I went through? Or do I have to spend the next decade in therapy?
I don't really know how to explain what happened. But... you should think of it as a second chance.
One step ahead of you. I'm working on my apology as we speak. What do you say? Give a guy some constructive feedback?
Give it to me.
It's a little rough, granted.
I hope the gracious hand of empathy backhands you into a ditch, Lucas. Do you actually mean any of this?
Does it matter? At least no one can say I stole it. Not that they won't try.
So, what's your next move?
I'm not sure. Focusing on Robbie. I'm hoping he'll give me a second chance.
That's probably the smartest thing you've ever said.
It's not like I can stay at Caledon. This place has been poisoned against me. Who's the victim now?
Well, goodbye, Lucas. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Yasmin. I haven't heard from her since the day she came out of surgery. Hello?
Hello, Maxine.
How's your shoulder?
The bullet missed any major veins. But it will be months of physical therapy before I can use my arm.
Yasmin, what you saw during the storm,
I don't need an explanation. Not yet. If I try to understand, then there will be no room for my recovery. And I will recover. I have to find Safia.
any news about your job? I heard the board,
I have been arguing with them. I made my mistakes, but these are offset by an excellent track record.
and did the board buy that?
They did not, no. I have been asked, forced to step down. I love my daughter, Maxine, just like you. I am not a monster.
I haven't heard from Safi, if that's what you're trying to ask.
Oh. I had hoped. One moment. Excuse me. I'm apparently well past the appointed time to take my painkillers.
Until next time. Here goes nothing.
Well,
Not a peep.
guess I'm not surprised. Would you come looking for us if you were her?
This is a go to your friends situation. Yeah.
Maybe we should go easy on her. Wait for her to pick up the pieces.
In the meantime,
Take your time. I'll be here when you're done.
I want to check on how everyone's doing first.
Why is the timeline all
It's
combined?
no use. There's only one world now.
So you're Super Max. Guess your secret identity's gone, huh?
I wanted to tell you.
But you couldn't. Just like with the Maya thing. Any more secrets, or do I finally get to know you now?
I don't know. This isn't my first time seeing a storm like this. It's not super easy to explain.
It is pretty insane. You know, I remember rejecting you. And then you just found a version of me that still wanted you. A pretty cool trick. But kind of fucked up.
Where does that leave us? I'd understand if this changes things.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You kissed him, too. Right in front of me, by the way. Well, one of the me's.
This whole other reality thing is new for me too. But I am sorry. It was a dick move.
All of this scares the shit out of me, honestly. If it weren't you, I don't know how down I would be to play Lois Lane. But it is you. And I like you. I think I need time to sort out my shit. Give me a little. And then who knows? Maybe you can win me back.
Challenge accepted.
Combined.
Max. Sorry, You're gonna explain what happened, right?
Hey. We okay?
What do you think it all means? Why you? Or Safi?
I'm still trying to understand. I didn't know anyone else had powers until I met Safi.
That must have been a revelation.
You have no idea.
How are we supposed to walk around knowing something like that could happen?
This was terrifying. But you survived. Now you know you can. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
So the dead world and the living world is combined.
Max! Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking glad to see you. I'm sorry for texting you like 900 times. I just didn't know who else to talk to.
Don't worry. This sort of thing is isolating. It was for me the first time.
I feel more alone than I ever have in my life. I'm still trying to work out which Vin is which, you know?
Things will get better.
Yeah. New Horizons, right?
We'll talk soon. I can't hear that humming sound anymore. There's only one world now. No more doorways to other timelines. Both worlds merged. I can't do that anymore. Some weather we're having, am I right?
Hope that wasn't the grand explanation you promised us.
Hey, isn't eloquence your job? I just take the photos.
I felt how much she hated me, Max. It was terrifying. And disappointing.
Sophie was dealing with a lot. You couldn't have known.
She needed someone she could trust. It should have been me.
It's in the past now.
I hope so.
I think that's everyone. Okay, Moses. Let's give them the talk.
That storm seemed kinda evil, all I'm saying.
What do you say to a picture? For old time's sake?
Moses has hypothermia. And now, crippling anxiety.
I can never have enough shots of Moses.
Do you blame Safi for what happened?
I just want to know she's okay.
Hey, Diamond? I'd like to get a photo for the end of the year. Mind if I... Okay. I was hoping she'd be a little more enthused, but...
Everything's changing so fast. I'm not sure what I'll do when you graduate.
Everyone's pretty shell-shocked.
Yep.
How about you? Still excited to have double memories?
I can't be the only one. Seriously? Come on, it's fascinating. What if Safi really does come back? She did some terrible things, Max. And you basically gave her your seal of approval.
I'm not giving up on Safi. You shouldn't either.
Jeez, Max, nobody's writing her off. But I hate being scared of my best friend.
Hey, we're a team, right? I'll handle it with you. No more hiding or running away.
What about the blue-haired girl, Chloe? Are you ready to stop hiding from her?
I think so. Not yet, but... I think it's time I explained a few things. It won't always make sense, and I'm not proud of every decision I made. But it's the truth. What's coming next is going to be difficult. For all of us. But we're going to get through it together. I promise. This time, I'm not going anywhere.
Life is Strange double exposure. You know, it's crazy to think that Life is Strange began in 2015, the one that started it all. And then everything just ends up like that. We got Life is Strange 1 that came out in 2015. Then 2017 was Before the Storm. We had The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, which came out, don't know when, 2016 I guess? I don't know. Life is Strange 2 came out in 2016, was it? No, wait. 2018? Wait, what am I saying?
We're gonna have to get you a blood transfusion.
What the fuck are you doing here?
You remember me. That's flattering. I've seen nosebleeds like that before. So you can run, or you can follow me and get some answers.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Life is Strange 2 came out in 2018. The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit came out in 2018 also. Then was Life is Strange True Colors, which came out in 2021. Then this, Max Caulfield Will Return. Oh. Then we got Double Exposure that came out this year. Man, it's so crazy to see how Life is Strange has been growing so far from 2015 till now. You know, after Life is Strange, 1 ended, and after finishing the bonus episode of Before the Storm, I thought that we weren't gonna get to. I thought that Max's story was over along with Chloe's, but Max came back in Double Exposure. I mean, in Life is Strange 2, we played as Sean Diaz, who does not have any superpowers, but his brother Daniel does. In True Colors, we got Alex, who has the power of empathy, feel what other people are feeling if they're sad, happy, lonely, or angry. Stuff like that. Max came back again in Double Exposure. In the first game, she had like these superpowers like rewind time, but in Double Exposure, she can open up 2 realities, one to the living world and one to the dead world. Okay, except Safi, which is what people did. Did not find her in the storm. Did not reflect at the bowling alley. Max looked at all the books in the motel shade. Nightstand, I meant. Should have done that. Reminiscing on the lockpick set? Yep. Never mess with realities or time. Oh, should have let Vin run again. Max Caulfield will return. Yeah, it was great, by the way. I mean, 2 worlds, 2 timelines merging into one. I don't know how I would feel about that. I mean, yes. But still, 5 chapters. 2, 4, 3, 3, 1. Alright, that's enough of this. I do enjoy chapter 1 and 3 of Life is Strange, but chapter 4 and 5, not really. It was disappointing for me, by the way. I could break the game down, but I can't. It's going to be too much for me to just explain, to break down the game of this, but still. Yeah, man, it was so great to play as Max again. We played as her one last time in the bonus episode, Life is Strange Before the Storm, which came out, I think, in 2018. It was a prequel to Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 1, 2, and 3, and Life is Strange 1 at the time. Then, 5 years after that one, Max came back to Arcadia Bay, well, to go to Blackwell Academy. And after that, that was it. She suddenly met Chloe 5 years later. She had rewind powers, had to figure out what happened to Rachel Amber, all that stuff. Chose 2 endings. I chose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay, which I did. Chloe lives, and then that's it. They both left Arcadia Bay, never to look back, and that's it. in the texts, her parents, Max's parents did texted Max that the whole town of Arcadia Bay was rebuilt, but not the same one that Max remembered. But they somehow added a monument to that place, to the town, to remember those who lost their lives in Arcadia Bay storm. Still. Anyways. Well, that's it for this. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, subscribe today. Leave a like, comment below. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.